Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Smith has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now that.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And that one got a piece of him. So a runner on first with one out now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Out in front of it, strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Here comes another 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up. Now at the plate, Dakota Hudson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 44.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Now back.
Here now is Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now back.
At the plate, Malik Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Carpenter was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Wong for 1. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Blackman is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Grounded up the first baseline. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hit down the line at first. Pujols has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Lays off 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-1 the count. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Tepera, a native Texan. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Happ is there. 2 gone.
Now batting. Third base.
So digging in now, Tristan Casas. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Rizzo is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his
not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Yall Garcia come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Happ leads off first with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Popped him up. Left fielder coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Trey Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. So here is Yall Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Neshek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Line to the right side. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Neshek is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes. The next to bat for St. Louis, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance from the stretch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras corrals it. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Jeremy Jeffress enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 24, Jeremy.
Colton Wong will stand in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs 2. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put.
Wilson. John Contreras.
Jordan Hicks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 12.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
1-0 count. Here it is. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of letting off that one, though.
Again, he sends it out of play. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
3-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Redbirds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dakota Hudson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kyle Hendricks is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Jordan Hicks closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs.